Good morning, ladies. It's Will here from ZaltekReviews.com, and today I'm taking a look at the Seiko Presage Sharp Edged series. The particular model number is the SPB165J1, or I also believe it comes under the prefix of the SARX075. I'm not a fan of Seiko's model number naming scheme thing. Oh, it's a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, play the intro. Right guys, first thing I'll do is I'll show you the packaging. The box, pretty standard Seiko. It's a bit bigger than normal. I mean, this isn't a cheap watch to say the least, but I'll get into that in a wee bit. Right, inside, let's get rid of all this, hold on. You've got the manual there. Obviously the 6R35 movement, good movement. The guarantee on this is 2 years. Just a normal warranty card and whatnot inside. Nobody's interested in that. Right. A box in a box. And there we have it. Show you all this. Get rid of this. Before I get into this video is sponsored by Watch Nation UK, an authorised dealer of many brands including Seiko, based in the UK obviously. I did actually buy this watch, however Watch Nation did give me a bit of a discount, so thanks very much. Price of these, retail price in the UK, and I've looked and I've googled it for pretty much the whole of UK, exact same price, £860. Quite expensive. Right, let's get into it then. This is obviously no the run-of-the-mill £300 or £200 entry level watch. This is a bit more higher end, and it does show. Right, let's get into it then. I'll do the dimensions, all my own dimensions as per usual. Case diameter 39.2mm. Total thickness of 11.2mm, lug to lug 46.8mm, and it has a 20mm lug width. The total weight on bracelet, sized up for my 6 3/4 inch wrist, is 138 grams. Oh wait a minute, I haven't even got it powered up yet. Right, where was I? Movement inside it is the Seiko 6R35, 21,600 vibrations an hour, 24 joules, hackable, self-winding with a 70-hour power reserve, which is all good. The case itself is beautifully done, I've got to say. It's brushed and polished 316L stainless steel, and it also has the Seiko DiaShield hardness coating. I've done a bit of research on the DiaShield coating, and it comes in at 500 on the Vickers scale. Still harder than your normal, like, untreated stainless steel, so it's all good. Right, the finishing, beautiful. Polished on the sides, brushed on top, and it's brushed the finishing's outstanding, to be honest with you. It's a beautiful watch. I'm just trying to show you there. The bezel's polished. It's like a step bezel. You've got like, it's fully polished, but you've got that. Try to get this in. See how the step there steps down and rises up to meet the sapphire crystal on top. Right, stunning watch. Oh, where was I? Oh, aye, right, the bracelet. The bracelet is also brushed and polished. Fully brushed on top, and you have, like, see the polished highlights there at the end of the centre link on each side. It's really nice. Male end links, but they do slope down pretty much straight away. It doesn't make any difference to the lug to lug, to be honest with you. Sizing it up, it's pin and collar. However, it's quite easy to size because the collars are in the centre link. They're no on the sides, or it's no double collars or anything stupid like that. It didn't take me long. It took me about 5-10 minutes to size it up properly. You have a milled clasp. That's a pressed upper, however, it only has two levels of micro adjust. Well, you could actually say it's just one level, because it's one or the other, and that's it. Obviously signed with the Seiko logo there. This is, I suppose, more of a dress watch than it is a sports watch. But I would have liked to have seen more levels of micro adjust on the clasp. I did manage to get a perfect fit. There is half links, so you do have that in its favour as well. Luckily I didn't have to take any out or add any, like, you know, I got a perfect fit. So oh aye, the hardness coating's on the bracelet as well, by the way, as well as the bezel. Obviously the star of the show is the dial, and I've got to admit it's a beautiful dial. Now I was a bit apprehensive because, as you know, I love white watches, and sometimes, oh, that's right in the middle of a date change as well, eh? There we go. What was I saying? I am a huge fan of white dials, and even although I'd done a lot of research before buying this watch, I was still a bit apprehensive because a lot of companies will label it as a white, and then it'll turn up and it'll be silver, or it'll be an off-white or cream, or it just ruins it. However, good news, this one is white. Definitely. No matter what angle you have it at, or how the light hits it, it's 100% a white dial watch, which is great. You have applied batons all round. It's a frame date at 3, but luckily the frame is sunken into the dial, so it looks nice. And then you have that pattern there, you can see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It might not come across on camera, it looks, you know, quite plain, but it's, see, when you see it in with the naked eye in real life, it's really is really, really nice. Now, the hands, they call these kind of sword hands, fine, fair enough. I would say they're more like almost dolphin hands. We'll go with sword hands. That's what they label it as, so we'll just go, they know better than I do. You got applied logo at just below the 12. See if I can get, you can see there. All nice. And a wee bit of printing above the 6. Just Presage and automatic. All good. The buttons in the hands, they have, it's no silver, it's like a dark, well, it's like a gunmetal type finish. Sort of a. But sometimes when you angle it, no, it's not really coming across on camera. But when the daylight hits it, natural light, it can become a little, not very legible, really. But the majority of the time, I would say about 90%, I mean, I can't even get it to, it looks perfectly legible on camera. And it is. I do really like it. There is loom on this, by the way. Obviously, it's the, it's a Seiko Lumibright, and for a dress watch it is actually good. There isn't any loom on the buttons as such, but there is markers behind it, I'm pretty sure. I've not even took the B-roll of this yet, so I'll put it in. So if it's just the hands, well, you know I'm talking a lot of shite. Water resistance is, oh, by the way, that's a Japanese pattern. I go into it, but I don't really care about the history or whatever. I just want to know if it looks good, and it does look good, so happy days. Water resistance is 100 meters, and a push-pull crown, so you could wear this every day. I mean, it is a sports watch, but it does, the dial makes it kind of more on the dressy side. Aye, lovely. I'm actually, did I miss something out? Oh, aye, sapphire crystal, as I mentioned. And it does have AR coating on the underside. The case back, I hope I've cleaned this. Let me see. Because I have wore it. I wore it once, so it shouldn't be that dirty. There you have, that's sapphire crystal as well, by the way, on the case back. Various basic specs are on the edge. And obviously showing off the SARX075 movement. It's all good. Yep. What's next? The crown on this, by the way, is 7mm, and it's signed with a Seiko S, which is a good move. I like that, because you know how Seiko are quite renowned for not signing their crowns, even when it's an expensive watch. Still, that looks good. I like that. I really like it. These are available to purchase now from Watch Nation. I'll put a link in the description. Goes to my website, and it gives you at the very top of the landing page, it gives you the full spec of the watch and a link where to buy it. The warranty on this is 2 years, so pretty standard, but still good. I do like this watch. Right, before I go, I'm already at 14 minutes. Jesus. Before I go, wait, I zoom back out. I'll give you a wrist shot. I'll give you a wrist check first. I'm wearing this. Yes, I finally got one. The Citizen Chronomaster. What was off the top of my head? The AQ4020 54Y. This is a smaller version that everybody else seems to be reviewing. Wears like a 38, and it's thinner than the bigger brother. Smaller and thinner, and I love this watch. Super accurate. Right, anyway, we're not talking about that. We are talking about Seiko. There you go. 39mm watch. It wears a wee bit bigger than that. I would say it wears more like a 40. Because obviously it's all dial. Does fit my wrist perfectly though. As you can see there, nice and slim. Fits my wrist perfectly. Bracelet is, as I say, it did fit my wrist with sizing, but it's super comfortable. Well, that was another thing I meant to show you, by the way, that I forgot. See how you have that chamfered edge there along the side of the bridge hands there? Oh, shit. So, when you put it on wrist, see what I mean? Attention to detail from Seiko. Never thought I'd say that. Aye. Very nice watch, and this is going on my elite list because it's one of the best dress watches I've seen. I'm calling it a dress watch. I've decided, and that's where I'm going to put it on my elite list. If you want to see the elite list, I broke it down into categories, you know, what type of watch and all that. This will be going under dress watches, obviously. Aye, lovely, lovely watch. Price, it's up there, but I still recommend it. But as I say, it doesn't matter what company you go to. I'd suggest you go to Watch Nation, no? Just send them an email. And in fact, I think there's a link in there, and it says, make me an offer. Don't pay retail, make them an offer. They can only say no. Or come back to you with like a counter offer, you know what I mean? I highly recommended, and as I say, big thanks to Watch Nation. Their customer service was second to none. Really, really good, and that was because I spoke to them at first just as a normal customer. It wasn't until later on that I explained, you know, I'd be doing a review and all the rest of the stuff. So they gave me a discount. Right, aye. So, aye, highly recommended. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, the usual pish. And I'll see you in the next video. Toodles.